They were tortured, flung from cliffs, boiled in water, beheaded, poisoned, and she even had this trial by ordeal where the accused was made to eat poison, and if they survived, they were innocent. Girl needed a chill pill. Hey humans of the world, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, I'm Pragya Gargi, and every second Tuesday I sit down and discuss cases about paranormal activities, true crime stories, serial killer skulls, UFO tales, basically anything spooky kooky. So if you're interested in this, please consider subscribing to my channel. Today I'll be discussing 3 ruthless queens from around the world. It often tends to happen that when strong women decide to go against patriarchy, they are portrayed as ruthless and bloodthirsty figures in history. So the women I'm going to discuss today, were they really that cruel, or were they just acting like how leaders in that time usually did? But because they are women who are usually perceived as natural caregivers, that people label them as cruel. That is up to you to decide after listening to their stories. The first lady we have on our list is Wu Shitian, the Empress of China. Wu Shitian was born on 614 AD and she was only 14 years old when Empress Taizong spotted her and chose her to become his concubine. One day while she was doing her laundry, which was a concubine's usual duty, Emperor Taizong walked in the room and she decided to talk to him first, which was kind of a taboo because back then you only spoke when the monarch addressed you. Her boldness made Taizong curious and he was smitten by this girl's beauty and intelligence. He made her his main imperial concubine and also his secretary. He used to often discuss state affairs with her, and this helped Wu Shitian develop her political skills. In the meantime, Wu Shitian also had an affair with Prince Li Ji, and when the emperor died, tradition would have asked Wu to shave her head and go to the temple to lead a religiously peaceful life, but Prince Li Ji didn't want to be separated from her. So he asked for Wu Shitian to be his main concubine, which is honestly very messed up. Like, what kind of hybrid is this between family tree and love triangle? Prince Li Ji, now Emperor Gazong, was not able to bear any child with his first wife, Lady Wang. But in the meantime, he had 2 sons with Wu Shitian, and she also bore him a girl child who was sadly found dead in her crib. Put 2 and 2 together, Lady Wang had not borne the emperor any children and she was about to now destroy one of his heirs. So obviously they accused her, and the emperor planned to banish her along with another concubine accomplice of hers, but Wu swooped in and she accused the 2 women of witchcraft. She had their arms and legs cut off and she let them slowly bleed out. After that, she put their mutilated bodies into tubs of wine as she snarled, "Now these 2 witches can get drunk to their bones." Say it with me, yikes. Apparently, their ghosts haunted Wu for many upcoming years. Disturbingly, some historians believe that Wu was so hungry for power that she killed her own child and then framed her rival for it. One lesson learned: you do not mess with Wu. Chancellors who did not agree with her were either sent to exile, executed, or forced to commit suicide, which is murder, right? And one guy whom she really disliked died before she could kill him. She compensated by killing his sons instead. Coming to sons, her own eldest son did something unforgivable. He tried being nice to the people Wu hated, and he suddenly died. Also known as almost certainly poisoned by his ticked off mom. She had another son eat poison and banished a 3rd one. She even banished one of the council ministers to a swampy, disease-ridden Southland. Wonder where that is? Well, she did have her fun though. She kept her own concubines. She selected Huawei, a good-looking Buddhist monk, and she rewarded him for his services with a series of promotions and honors. Would you be surprised to know that their relationship ended poorly? Jaw-dropping, I know. When Wu started getting cozy with another gentleman, Huawei got jealous and misbehaved. was promptly executed. The handsome Zhang brothers were Wu's favorite, and they were known to spend a lot of time with her in closed quarters, well up into her old age. One of her most important measures was the creation of a secret police and a network of spies so strong and efficient that not a single attempt to dethrone her was ever made. Moving on to the next queen, I'm pretty sure you must have heard her infamous nickname multiple times in your life. Bloody Mary. Well, yeah, Bloody Mary was a real queen, Mary Tudor. Mary Tudor came to control England when her father, King Henry VIII, died. King Henry VIII was known to behead or decapitate many of his wives. In fact, guys, I think this entire history of King Henry, Anne Boleyn, Queen Elizabeth and Mary Tudor is very fascinating. And I was thinking about the idea of covering these stories, like these historical stories as well. So you let me know what you think about this, if I should consider doing these stories or not in the comment section below. During Mary's reign, her ultimate goal was to reverse the effects of the English Reformation. This was the time period in 16th century when the Church of England desperately tried to separate from the authority of the Pope. The people of England were divided between Protestants and Catholics, and Mary, determined to unite her people under the true religion of the land, accomplished this by gathering up all the Protestants, tying them to wooden poles and mercilessly burning them all. An estimated 240 men and 60 women were sentenced as Protestants and burned at stake. It was this act that earned her the title of Bloody Mary, given to her by the Protestants who survived the Queen's attempt of genocide. Last but not the least, we have Queen Rana Vallona I of Madagascar. When Rana Vallona I of Madagascar became the queen, she began her reign by executing all her rivals. Once they were out of her way, she moved her focus to European foreigners who tried to invade Madagascar, to colonize it and pollute it. Pollute it with what, you may ask? Christianity. Yeah, she banned the religion. With fanatism that would have made Mary Tudor proud, she came up with creative and inventive ways to kill anyone caught practicing Christianity. They were tortured, flung from cliffs, boiled in water, beheaded, made to consume poison, and she even had this trial by ordeal where the accused was made to eat poison, and if they survived, they were innocent. Girl needed a chill pill. When the Europeans tried invading, get this, she cut off their heads, stuck them up on spikes, and just lined them on the beach for a dainty little display so that the future invaders are repelled. In fact, to boost the economy, Rana Vallona sold her own subjects into slavery. Yeah, most of these people were traitors, prisoners, or simply Christians. She continued the wars of expansion, determined to bring the island under her thumb. Her actions decimated the population by half, from 5 million to 2.5 million by the end of her reign. It was estimated that 20,000 to 30,000 people were killed in a year. So what do you think? Was she just a queen who was protecting their own culture and religious sanctity? Who do you think was the worst of the lot, or which queen did you find the most fascinating? Let me know down in the comment section below and I will pin the most interesting answer. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with people and subscribe to my channel, guys. I'm putting a lot of efforts and I just want to see all of my efforts reap some fruits. This video for me was very interesting to make because I covered some parts of history which I hadn't ever before, and if you like this, want me to make more of such content, put such ideas of yours in the comment section below. I'll see you the next time. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.